They don't hate you, they hate your light. Hey, y'all. This is Ashley from Nature's Island Wellness here. I'm just discussing that it's absolutely normal to walk into a room and feel like some people are just hating on you, but they're hating on your light. Look, if you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what it is. You're around certain people, and before you even open your mouth, there's a problem. I've been there so many times, and when I was younger and less informed, I didn't know what it was. I was never quick to call people jealous because I'm not that kind of person. Like, jealous of what? Like, I'm a regular human. But when I started to ascend into my spiritual journey, I realized that, wow, they don't like my light. It has nothing to do with me because they don't know me. So the only reason why somebody could dislike you on sight before they know you, before you even open your mouth, is because it's something on you. It's a spirit, a positive spirit on you, a light on you. That's God. People call it the chosen one. Honestly, it's just the light of God that's on you, and it's on your life, and they can see it. And you know what? It doesn't matter who you are or what situation you're in. You don't have to be the best looking person. That's why it's confusing, because you don't have to be the best looking person. You don't have to be the one with the most money. You don't have to be the one with the best outfits and the best personality. It doesn't matter. When you have that spirit of God on you, when you have that light on you, they will hate you irregardless. Irregardless. See, when I was younger, I used to think like, what is it? Like, I don't have the best this or the best that, but it was my light. It took me forever to realize that. And then when I realized it, I just had to come to terms with the fact that it comes with the territory. So that's my first piece of advice, is telling you that, it comes with the territory. When you have the light, you're going to have to face darkness. And that's why you're there. You're around the darkness to be the light. The people who hate on your light, even they know it's bright. They know it's bright. They know you're shining. They know you're magnetic. And they have to admit that. Everybody bows to the light, whether they like it or not. So indirectly, it's a compliment. But really, what does it look like when people hate your light? It looks like being ignored. People will straight up ignore you when you have a light. And it'll be hurtful, it'll be confusing. But you know what? When people act like that, you'll see people around you coming to your rescue. And it'll just be wonderful. I remember one time I was in DC, and I went to the Museum of African American History, the new museum. And I got up so early to get my ticket. Like, I woke up, set an alarm at 5 a.m., got my ticket, went back to sleep. And when I finally got to the place, I had a hard time getting my ticket on my email. And the security guard was so rude to me. I still remember her tone. She was like, "You didn't get it. You didn't get that ticket." And that's one thing, is I am not a nasty person. So when people get nasty with me, I am like shocked. Like, oh my God, like, why are you so nasty with me? She was so nasty with me that a guy behind me was like, "Well, I have a free ticket and she can have mine." I had a ticket, but before I could get mine out, somebody interceded for me. Somebody saw that and was like, "I have a ticket. She can have mine." And man, that guy gave me his ticket. I got right in that museum. And one thing I told that security guard, I said, "And God did it again." All she did was scan the ticket and throw it in the trash. And I was just like, God did it again. Like, I'm not at the mercy of you. You can't do anything to hurt me, period. And I started to get to the point where it was almost flattering. Like, wow, little old me caused all this drama? Little old me, huh? Like, just insane. So, people will be nasty with you. You'll get ignored. And a big one is they will interrupt you. I used to be around a girl who, whenever I would talk, she could not wait to interrupt me. And I knew she would. I knew it was coming. She was intimidated by my light. And to this day, like, she wants to reconnect, but I'm just like, No, once you do that to me, it's over. Like, really, not to hold grudges, but watch out for that. When somebody can't handle your light, hey, reconciliation is great, but make sure they are mature and that whatever that is will not come back, because it's horrible when somebody can't wait to interrupt you, when they're just have this look on their face. Like, that's insane. And it's all spiritual warfare. They do not like your light. People will ignore you. They'll cut you off when you talk. They'll be nasty to you. They act like they don't see you, or they'll pick out little flaws. Like, I remember, like, I just went to this festival, and this girl ran up to me. I think my bra strap was showing, which is like not a big deal. It's a hot summer day, like whatever. And my bra strap showing. This girl ran up to me. Oh my God, this is wrong, and that's wrong, and I'm just like, girl, take a breath. Why are you bombarding me with what you think is wrong? They're trying to worry you. They're trying to put all this stuff on you because you're light, and they want to dump all of their stuff. And I'm just like, no, stop. I'm not that person. This is not what that is. But I had to understand that some things just come with the territory. And the one thing that's really scary is when you get it from older people. Like, when people with older folks start hating on my light, I'm like, I'm half your age. Crazy. Man, I remember one time, just to relate to y'all, like, I was on a trip out the country with this roommate. Didn't know the lady. I'm half her age. And that lady used to say little things to me, and I'm like, I don't know you. We're on vacation. And it used to really, like, throw me for a loop, because I was like, wow, this is nuts. But I realized that it comes with the territory. When you have the light, you're going to be around the darkness. Our job is to stand firm and uplift the darkness. It just comes with the territory. And when I really started to realize was, I have so much help. It'd be somebody being super nasty with me, but then the next person would just be a breeze, be wonderful, help me. And when I started to notice that, it just became wonderful. Because I'm like, why would I focus on the person that, my light is irritating? Why would I focus on them when it's a person right here who is showing me so much love and so much kindness? When you start getting that love and that kindness, it is like a breath of fresh air. Because those people who are irritated by your light, they can't help themselves. They're going to take every single opportunity to make you feel bad, confused, misunderstood, left out. They're going to go the extra mile to do that. And it's spiritual warfare. Honestly, they may not even know they're doing it. They're on such demonic assignment that they don't even know that they're doing it. Like, really, it's just crazy. But the one thing that helped me is just knowing, like, number one, it comes with the territory. And number two, we always have help. We have help. When you look around, it's so many people who notice what's going on, and they are not participating in that. They're not doing that. God sees everything. And God is not going to give you a light without giving you every tool you need to protect it. Honestly, I had years of my life where my main goal and priority was to protect my light. That was my goal. My goal was to protect my light and to grow my light and nourish my light. And I'm happy I did that. When I meet people, they tell me all the time, I love your spirit. I love your light. And when I tell them back, I say, thank you. I fought for my life to keep it. I fought for my life to keep my light. Okay? And that's what you're going to have to do. I know it's hard. It's hard being a chosen one. It's hard having the Spirit of God on you. It's hard when God makes you a shining star. However, God wouldn't give you anything without a way to maintain it. I've seen people who had hardened their heart because they had to deal with so much just from having their light. And there's some people who their light is completely gone. I have people that they think I'm like a weirdo or something because I'm joyful. I remember one time I was at the laundromat, or yeah, not the laundromat, but at the tailor, the cleaners, at the cleaners. And I was looking at this girl, giving her my clothes. She worked there. And I looked at her like, yeah. And she looked at me like, and I'm like, dude, did you forget what joy looks like? Like when you have pure joy, some people don't even know what that feels like. We cannot take it personally. Like I remember one time, I got so many stories, y'all. I was at this voting place helping people to vote. And a guy came up to me, laughing, smiling, everything. Like, hey. As soon as he came through the door, I saw it on him. And the first thing I said to him was, what church do you go to? He told me his church. I could see it all over him. The light. And it's plenty of people who have the light who don't go to church, but that's the first thing that came out of my mouth was, wow, what church do you go to? Because I knew right away that he was taking care of his light. I saw the Spirit of God all over him. And that's how we come across. And sometimes we don't even know we come across that way until we see people's response or their reactions to us. And that's just the way it is. So don't let it change you. See it for what it is. Don't harden your heart. Sometimes it's flattering, but you got to know that it just comes with the territory. You are not alone. Take care of your light. Nourish your light. Be happy for the people who are around you, who stick up for you, who actually want to make sure you're treated with kindness, love, and respect. They're out there. Don't get hung up on the people who hate your light. And you know what? That just makes you want to shine even brighter. Hopefully this helps. I'm Ashley with Nature's Island Wellness. Have a great time. Have a great day, y'all.